This video was brought to you by...
Every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Good morning, you red hot chili peppers. It is 8 a.m. The sun is out, the sky is blue. It's an amazing day, and I'm talking poo, guys. It's freezing. I've got my flipping coat on today. It's that flipping cold. It's about 12 degrees at the minute. It's the 2nd of June, for God's sake. Look at it. Disgusting. Anyway, I've got to go to 3 different screw fixes to pick up all the stuff that I flipping need today. It's just raving. So I was up at 6:30. I've ordered all the stuff. I've got all the text messages. So I'm going to trip off round there, pick up Brandon, go to Perfect Ponds, pick up the UV, pick up the water pump, pick up some pipe work, pick up some fittings, head to site, start work, and then, guys, I ain't going to dilly-dally. I'll bring you back when I've made some progress, okay? If you didn't see where we're up to on this job, go back and watch the last video and the one before that, and then you'll be up to speed. Nice. Okay guys, this is where we're at right now. We've got Brandon, the big fella, has sorted out the waste pipe. So as you can see, it's dug a channel, 38mm hose. That's all sunken down there, so that'll just spread out all the waste well when it cleans. I've set up the heater, going through the UV. We've got another UV, but that hasn't turned up. So I'm just going to plumb it in and then fit another UV when it comes. So then we're going to go from there through our heat exchanger and then into the filter. And then, I don't know if you can see, I'll walk you around, guys. I'll walk you around, do a proper job, Perky. So we've extended the pump feed because it's a new pump. That's the old one, that's full of crap and knackered. So we've extended the pump round to there, so that when it pulls and then it feeds back that side, it will create a swirl around the pond, which will A, give the fish a current to swim against, and B, help the circulation of the whole pond. Because what you don't want, guys, little top tip for you, is that pump was underneath the deck in there and the return pipe's in the corner there, so you're basically just turning over the same water all the time. So you want to pull from one end, deliver back to the other end, create a swirl. You know what's coming next there. Nice. Right gang, so the next thing we're going to do is the return pipe. So we've got a 4" 90, a 4" 90, and then we're going to have a straight connector. We're going to cut that off, and then we're going to go across straight into that return using the existing one. And there you have it, guys. All you need is a blunt flipping saw and some Let me show you. All you need is a blunt saw and some Hock 2 to lubricate it. And there you have your returning. So 4-inch rubber boot, 4-inch 90, bit of black pipe, 4-inch 90, straight connector, going back to the pond. Nice. Okay guys, we've got our armoured cable feeds. The next thing we're going to do is get them into we're going to feed the armoured cable into the first socket and then normal cable into the second socket. Then we're going to get the second armoured cable into the third socket with a normal piece of cable. Oh guys, I had to drop my phone. I nearly got caught red-handed by the customer. I bet he thought I was balmy or something. So you legends, I was up at 8 o'clock. Well, I left the house at 8 o'clock. I was up at 6:30, ordering all the bits of glands and stuff that I need from Screwfix, but none of them had them all in stock, so I ended up driving around 3 Screwfixes, and they've only flipping messed up my order. So what I need was 8 20mm glands, and they give me 4 20mm glands and 4 25mm glands, which don't even fit into the switch, the plug boxes, whatever you want to call them. So now I've literally just found one and it's 8 minutes away. So now I've got to go and drive to another Screwfix and buy some more. Nice.
A few moments later.
Okay, you grass-fed lamb chops, we have come to do the electrics. I was up at 6:30 this morning, left the house at 7:45 to go to 3 different Screwfixes to buy the glands for these. It's a bit windy, guys. To buy these, stacked it, to buy these glands that will fit into the bottom of there, but they've given me the wrong flipping size. So all of these, flip you around, all of this fucking junk, mate. That's what it is, junk. So we've just had to drive 20 minutes and they had all of them in stock. So now we can get into this. Nice. So you red hot chili peppers, we've got 2 feeds running to the fuse box which is in there. So I've used both feeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the heaters off one feed. So that feed will go into there, then we'll come back out of there and go into that one. And you've got that feed there, we'll go back out of there and into that one. So then we've got all of our sockets wired up, armoured cable, fixed to the wall, nice and tidy. Nice. Next thing we're going to do is some sticking and gluing. Okay gang, this is our non-return valve, so that when the filter cleans, the pump will switch off, the ball will drop, and it'll stop the water going back to the pond, so that the filter stays full when it cleans. Now what we're going to do, we are going to fit reducers and hose tails into each end, and then once that's gone off, I'll cut it off to the size of the 38mm. But for this job we are going to use not Floplast, we are going to use Hock 2 plastic glue. Spit on that thing!
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hock 2 and spit on that thing. You get me?
Spit on that thing! Bit of glue on both ends. Don't know if you can even see me. Do I care? Not flipping really. So we're going to slip slide that into there, just like that. Then we're going to more glue. Did I say glue then? It's not glue, is it? What is it? What is it? Hawk 2. Spit on that thing. There you go, guys. Nice and tight. As tight as you like. If you like it tight. So once we've got these in, we can trim it off. Nearly forgot to put glue in the other end then, guys. Once we've got this in, we can trim down these hose tails, because you always need to trim them down, because it'll just reduce the flow. Add pressure, reduce the flow. This is all education, guys. Glue on there, Hawk 2 on there, same on there, slip it in. Oh, nice and tight. Now when you're fitting this, guys, it's got an arrow, so that is the arrow of the flow. So going into the filter, you want that way, and then when the filter stops, that ball valve will drop and stop the flow. Nice. Okay gang, where are we at? So you saw me Hawk 2 the 2 hose tails onto that non-return valve. Well, I ballsed up there, guys. I went proper balls deep, because on the one end I needed to solvent weld it, but never fear, because Perky's here, the crazy one, and I've had to fit. Let me flip you around and show you, guys. Let me flip you around and show you. So guys, you saw me fit 2 hose tails onto there. I fitted one on each end, but what I should have done was solvent welded that onto there. So, but never fear. So that's our inlet, that's our non-return valve. But these air source heat pumps run on about 8,000 litres per hour. If there's too much flow, they won't work. And the thing is, the guy will only be using this in the winter. Oh, I just tripped over my toolbox. And in the winter, you turn the flow down to the pond. You don't turn the pond over as much. So we've got the pump from the pond going into your heater, from your heater to the UV, and then obviously that once the other UV comes, I'll put it on the bottom of there. But for now, I'm going to run it from the UV into the ball valve, because then we can reduce the flow down. Let's move the Hawk 2 out the way. So then we can reduce the flow down. That's the inlet. So what I did is I took that off and swapped that end, which I glued onto that one, probably making no sense at all whatsoever, and vice versa. So, and then solvent welded that on. So that's the inlet for our air source heat pump. This is our outlet, and then I'm going to use some 38mm corrugated hose to go from there down and into there, into the bottom of the non-return valve. Nice. And the waste pipe's all done and buried into the bushes. So there's our waste valve, automatic waste valve. That valve stays open, the little one will close off, and now our waste valve runs down underneath the ground and into them bushes. So when the filter cleans, it will just feed these lovely bushes. The pond is filling up. The sun just came out briefly. I've got my blooming coat on, guys. It's the 2nd of July and it's about 15 degrees. They're having a laugh, mate. They're having a laugh. So right, next thing we're going to do, I'm going to put some pipe onto there, some pipe on from there to there, and then we're going to get these electrics done. Then we can test all the electric sockets, make sure they're all wired in properly, and then I've got about 8 plugs to fit. I've got a wire in the Nexus, the water pump feed and the power feed into that as well. And then hopefully by the end of today, the pond is filling up. We should be able to at least get it running and turning over. Pond's filling up quite nicely. We've put the AquaSafe crystals in there as well. So Brandon has cleaned the rest of that flow core flow, whatever you want to call it. So that has got live media on it. Yes, we've cleaned it, but you can't clean off the good bacteria. So we've used the water out of the vat to clean it. The fish are doing great. Let's get into this time lapse. Nice. You know what, gang, it doesn't matter where I go or what I do, the flipping gardeners always show up. Always, every flicking time. There's my blooming nutting. Right, you legends, it's the end of Tuesday, day 3. Day 3, day 4. I've lost flipping track, guys. So it is all up and running. I'm not going to show it you now because we've got lawnmowers, trimmers, blowers and everything going on. So it's just, and it's blowing a gale as well, so it's just going to ruin it in it. So I'll bring you back in 2 small shakes of a very small penis and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Nice. And piff paff poof, just like that, we are back. Welcome back, you 576 absolute legends. I love each and every one of you. It is the 3rd of July. It's the hottest summer on record. And my heating did not come on this morning. Nice. Guys, it's the finale. We're going back. We've got some cables to tidy up. Just sweep up, you know, just make everything look pretty. Brandon isn't in today because he's off on his holidays. He's off to, where's he off to? Greece or something like that. So have a great holiday, Brandon. And we're going to go back, finish off, tidy up, leave the customer with some more Fluke P to put in on Wednesday. And we're pretty much done. I'll just try and take some shots of it all finished, put the fish back in, tidy up, pack away and come home. So day off tomorrow, get my hair cut, go and vote. Nice. Welcome back, you absolute legends. So it is the final day of the Japanese koi pond. So there isn't much to do, just a lot of tidying up. So I'm going to give you a little walk round and show you where we're at. So guys, the Nexus is installed, the auto clean is installed, all the electrics are done, the waste pipe's done. Now, little one for you. I don't know if the old Nexus is right. You used to have the old media, and when you put it in for days, it would just float on the top. But look at that, guys. That's bubbling away nicely. That is. So that is going to mature really quick. We've got the old media in there as well. Some of the old media in as well. So what we've got to do today, guys, we're going to tidy up, get all this bark all swept up nice, tidy up all the cables with some cable ties. All the electrics are done. Obviously I've got to come back and fit the other UV when it comes in stock. I could have fitted an Evolution Aqua 110, but these ones are much better. 255 ORs, plenty of, what would you call it? They've just got plenty of exposure the water travels through, and the water's exposed more to the UV light than the Evolution Aqua ones. We've got our air pump to the pond, air pump to the filter. Our air source heat pump is now working. The electric heater, I've plugged that in just to the lights, so if it does go cold, that will just come on over night time, because that power supply is on a timer for the lights for the evening. I've ordered a cover for the Nexus, so that should be here as well with the other UV. The pond is filled up, guys. Let me show you round. The pond is filled up. There's still some duckweed, which I'm going to get out as much as I can. The pond's all nice and full now, as you can see. Isn't that looking amazing? We've got our air stones in there, giving plenty of oxygen. The pond's nice and clean, nice and full. We're pulling from there, delivering the clean water back to there, as you can see. Now someone's phoning me on the bat phone, so I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Nice. Today, we are here in Edgbaston, and we are searching for the very rare, almost extinct, Great British Summer. Mad as a box of frogs, guys, mad as a box of frogs. So, we're going to get the fish back in, guys. We're just siphoning the python, we're just siphoning the vat. Get a grip, stop being silly. Right, we're just siphoning the vat out of there. Once it gets down to a level, we're going to use the old koi sock, guys, and we're going to get the fish back in. So, you absolute legends, our work here is done. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments. I'm going to give you a little show round, show you how everything is right now. Here we go. Nice. So, we have our Nexus. These rocks were all around the place, so I just thought, you know what? Well, might as well just dress it up a little bit, do you know what I mean? So, everything's done. Everything works. Tidied up all the electrics just with some cable ties and stuff. Just put the rocks around it, do you know what I mean? Just make it look a bit better. So the lid, I've ordered a lid, that should be here soon. All the electrics are sorted. Shall we see if it cleans? Look at the media, guys. So the old media would have been floating for months. There's the new media. There's already it's moving around and aerating, and we have got the old media in as well. So if you haven't seen the rest of the videos, guys, I think there's about 3 of these ones, and then before that there was a sleeper pond. So go back and have a look at them ones. So let me show you around. We're going to press that. I've set this to clean every 3 days, guys. So it's set at 10 days at 30%, which is about 3 days. Do the maths yourself. We're going to give it a clean while I show you around. All the electrics are done. I have actually fixed the pump for the waterfall, cleaned it all out, but I haven't turned it on because I didn't want all the crap to come out of it, because the guy's not here, you see. So when he comes back, I want him to be able to see how lovely his pond is. It's looking a lot better, isn't it? So all the fish are hiding underneath there, but they'll soon settle in. They haven't been fed for like a week, so they'll I'm sure they'll be having some nice food later. Nice. Okay, you absolute legends, that's it for this series, that's it for this episode. That's it for this crazy lunatic. That job's all finished. Day off tomorrow, nice rest day. Go and vote, go and get my hair cut, and might even grab a little sunbed as you do. Missing the sunshine now, I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? So yeah, that job's all done, all wrapped up, all finished. I have got to go back and fit a UV, and I probably will go back and retreat the koi as well. And I've ordered a lid for the Nexus because they're selling them again now. So yep, guys, thanks for watching. I hope I've entertained you. If I have, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Perk you're a knobhead, perk you're a legend, whatever. I don't mind. It all helps the channel grow, guys. I've got like 200 subscribers in a matter of weeks. So I think doing this is the way. And it's just entertaining, isn't it? I'm trying to teach anyone anything. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for liking it. Thanks for commenting on it. I'm going to leave you now just with a few clips of that job all finished. So take care of yourselves. Take care of your koi, take care of your loved ones, and I'll see you in the next video. Nice.
Oh.